Good morning, everyone. Give it a couple minutes, see who comes in and who don't. Giveaways getting close, guys. Oh, the trolls are even asleep. $30 more seconds, then I'm leaving. I'll give you a couple more minutes. Like 1 minute, I guess. Said I was going to turn it off on 2. I'll turn it off on 3. Just in case somebody's trying to get it together. I seen a heart. Somebody's in here. Hit that like button, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Potato Farm. How are you? I'm doing okay. Who is this? Got 9 people watching. Come on in, everybody. Hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, and we'll get into a topic or something. Or we could just sit around and chit chat. It don't matter to me. Cool out this morning. Hey, Subi, what's up, brother? Oh, I know you are. I know you're probably in the background somewhere. Hey, Nikki Lee. What's up? Come on in, everybody. Yeah. Subi's always there. I know that's for sure. Come on, there's 10 people in here. Hit that like button, guys. Please and thank you. Don't cost nothing. Hit that like button. What kind of topic y'all want to get on today? Hey, Phoenix, how are you, dear? You have a good day, too. Much love back to you. Alrighty, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Phoenix, I appreciate you stopping by as well. Thanks for the like. I know you already got it. Come on, we got 13 people. Let's hit them like buttons, guys. Come on. Yes, sir. Ava, hello. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Maybe if it'll quit raining here, we could get some type of a video in, but my YouTube is still not letting me do videos. I don't know why. I can hit like the shorts, the live, and all that, but when I hit the video button, it don't do nothing. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. That's why I haven't put no videos on yet. It will not let me on it for nothing. I'm trying to figure this out. Because if I can't do videos, then I won't be able to do my camping stuff, you know? Because I don't have a camera. I got to do everything by phone. I do have a bicycle or a new scooter light, though. And this little thing is bright. You could see right here. That's the first one. Oh shit. The clip came off. Hey, Sense of Wonder, good morning. Look at there. That thing is super bright. I'm going to put that on my scooter or on my moped and or my golf cart. I ain't made my mind up yet. That way I can ride in the dark, you know. Good morning. Nice to see you in. Feels good to be back too. I know I haven't been live in a while. You guys, thanks for being patient, for real. I just been working really hard, and my wife's been sick and mom's been sick, and it's just been a full-time job around here lately. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. Guys, we need to get some more subscribers in here. We're at like 429, I think it was last time I seen it. We get to 500, we're going to have another giveaway. So, need to try to get the numbers up. And I just want everybody to know that they could come to this channel and it will be peaceful, I promise. I got good mods in here and they know how to take care of the problem. And if y'all see anybody that's being out of hand, out of line, or anything like that, then hit them with a short timeout. And then if that don't work, then just gonna have a good time in here regardless. We're not in here looking for trouble. We're in here looking for people that needs help. that wants help. You know, if you're in drug addiction, you're in the right place, because I was there for almost 15 years, guys. And it's not a fun place to be. I'm 5 years sober, or 5 years clean, and it's been the best 5 years of my life. March the 13th of 25 made 5 years. So it's been a stressful and long road, of course, but it gets easier over time. I don't know why I said that message. It was on my heart to say, so I don't know. Somebody must need to hear it. Hey, that's awesome. Congratulations to you as well. That's great. I like to hear a good success story for sure. Even if you're not doing anything, as long as you can clean, you're good. That's awesome. Tell him to don't lose courage, don't lose hope. Just tell him to remember God don't make junk. We're here for a reason. I don't know what that purpose is, because I should have died a long time ago, for real. I've overdosed several times, um, and I don't know what God has in store for me, so I'm just speaking the words, that He gives me every day. It is. It's truly worth it. The things that we do and go through when we're in drug addiction puts you in a bad place. I went to prison during my drug addiction, because of my drug addiction. And, when you sit in solitary confinement for 47 days and you don't talk to nobody or nothing like that, and you just come out of your cell once every 3 days for an hour to take a shower, you have a lot of time to think about things. So just be happy that you got today. Yeah, it was during COVID when I got put in, and they said you had to do 14 days to make sure you didn't have COVID or anything, but they kept me in there for 47 days because they didn't have no room to put me nowhere. But congratulations on your 4 years. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a strong mind, a strong will, and a strong body, you will not make it in there. I tell you that right now. Because, them people was able to tap out and leave. I wasn't. I had to endure it and go through it. I didn't have no reset button. Yeah, ain't that fantastic? 429 subs. Come on, guys. Let's beef this up. When we get to 500, we're going to have another giveaway, guys. So Hopefully my little hatchets show up in time. We ordered them, they just ain't came in yet. Yeah, you do your thing, Wonder. You know I don't never question you. But Melissa, welcome to the channel. Um, I hope that you stick around and you like it or whatever, because we just get on here and we talk the truth, you know, and we BS and cut up and carry on and try to make it as friendly as possible. So welcome to the family, because that's how we act in here. We're all family pretty much, you know. We may not have met one another, but family at heart. That's right. Even a troll needs a hug. Poor things. If they need somewhere to go, they could come in here and hang out if they're nice. Maybe they could get some help and straighten their act up and be kind to one another. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome. Um, I just trying to figure out how to use my video on here, because like it'll let me hit short live and all that, but when I go to the video, it won't let me hit it. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. Well, that's just fine. If you don't want to talk, you could just come in and hang out, say hi, and just chill, you know. I do appreciate all the likes. And, you know, I'm going to start trying to figure out a way to help, you know, try to help people in different ways. So I do stealth camping and mechanicing on this channel too, but the weather's been so bad and stuff that here lately I ain't been able to get out. So, excuse me, I've just been talking about, you know, the drug addiction part of it. And um, I still got a couple things I need to get for my stealth camping stuff. So when I get all that stuff, then I will be set to do camping videos. But if I can't get into the videos on my phone, you know, if it won't let me hit video on here, then I don't know how I'm going to do my camping videos. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of snow this year too. We are trying to build this channel up, but it's just such a small little channel, you know, that a whole lot of people don't come in to see it, and it just gets passed by. And I'm trying to figure out ways to make people stop and think, you know. I need to learn how to edit for one. If I would learn how to edit things, that would probably be a lot better. If I could put thumbnails in and stuff like that. But I don't know how to do none of that, so what you see is what you get. It's about the gist of it. I'm legally blind. I can't do much anyway, so yeah, I shouldn't even be trying it, to be honest with you. I was told if I build it, they will come. You know, just got to be patient and wait on them. It'll get out there eventually. See, the thing about this is it's not on our time that we want things. It's on God's time, and He will put people into place at the right time, right place, whenever He feels that probably that I'm ready to take control of everything on my channel, is the way I feel about it. Because I've been battling things myself, y'all know that. And I about got all the BS and all the stuff sorted out through here, you know what I mean? Out of my mind, and getting back to me being me and me driving my own ship, you know. The time it takes to heal, it takes a little bit. I lost my brother in January, so it's still kind of fresh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I've almost quit that several times, you know. And it's been a struggle. But I'm going to pick my weights and everything back up and get started again. So, yeah, thank you. Right. You know, they always say that we should cry at the birth and rejoice at the funeral. I dreamt about that last night. It was so weird. I've been thinking about that for months and never did say nothing about it. And last night it came to me in a message that you got to cry for them when they're born, and you got to rejoice for them when they die, because they're going to heaven and they're in a better place. So I can make peace with that now, and I'm at peace with it. But it just took a little while for me to find the answer. That was all. You know, like I've always told you, Wonder, you got to rip that rear view mirror off, and we got to quit looking in the past and see the big picture in front. That's the thing that all humans are, you know, we're all guilty of it, because we want to look back and see what we had, you know, and what we didn't have or whatever. But if you look straight ahead and focused, then you can't go wrong. Yeah, and I do too. So from here on out, I'm not looking back. I'm going to look straight ahead. There ain't nothing in the past that I need or want. It's all in front of me, and I got to get it. So that's my message for today, I guess. That's so awesome. Good morning, Butwhy. How are you doing? It's a going. A lot better than what it was. Um, Hopefully the wife will wake up today and not be so sick. Hey brother, how you doing? But yes, it's been a minute. I've been very, very busy, guys, and been going through things, and I just figured it was best for me just to stay off the YouTube for a little bit and work on myself, because I can't help nobody else if I'm down and out, you know. So I got my head back straight and got focused and ready to rock and roll with this now. And I appreciate you guys being patient with me and not just up and leave me because I was not on here. So I really do appreciate that. It means a lot when I see y'all stick around and wait on me. So zinc, okay. I've been eating bunches of these too. It's called Power C. Them gummies work pretty good. Cheers, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot, guys. Um, what kind of topic y'all want to talk about today? Hit me with it and we'll see. That's awesome. It's cold. It's pretty cold up here in Kentucky today. I don't know when we're going to get the good weather back. It came for a couple of days and then all of a sudden it's gone. It was in the 80s the other day and now it's back down. It was 51 yesterday. It felt like 47. Yeah, and the tornadoes, man alive. It tore Pikeville up. I don't know if y'all know where Pikeville, Kentucky is, but it tore it all to pieces yesterday. Tore up a few places around Kentucky, actually. It was really bad. There was a helping hands got the roof got destroyed off of the building, and they just got it fixed from the flood. So whoever prays, pray for them as well, you know. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Y'all's awesome. But you know, I've seen one tornado and I've seen it like just come towards you and just veer off and hit like your neighbor's house and then your house is okay. And that's so wild because it looks like if your neighbor's house would get hit, you would too, you know. And I guess that's just the power of God, you know. Are we having any good cravings around here? Caves where you live? Oh yeah, we got all kinds of caves. Um, look up Carter Caves. It's in Grayson, Kentucky, and I tell you, it is. There's so many caves there that you can explore. It's so fun. It's a big park, is what it is, national park, and you can go in there and camp, and uh, then in the daytime you can go out and explore all the caves. They got beginners, uh, all the way up to expert, to where you gotta really be an expert to go in the caves, you know. And it's a wonderful place. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Carter Caves is super awesome. And I know where a few is in the hills, that nobody's been to in a long time. I could take you down to where I used to live and show you all kinds of caves. There is so many caves around here that between here and West Virginia, both places I know that there's all kinds of caves. Yes, right. I understand that. Put you on some knee pads and run through there. you know, I was a coal miner, so I know exactly how you feel about the knees. Knees and elbows get tore up quick. Yeah, I know where a cave is that you could go swimming in. It's pretty deep. And if you got the breath to go, then you can duck under a rock and go on the other side and come up. And oh, it's a pretty little opening back in there. You can stand up in it, and it's beautiful. I guarantee it. Motorcycle wrecks ain't fun anyway. They. I've been in a few myself, so I know exactly how you feel. I didn't own a lot of motorcycles like Harleys or nothing like that, but I owned a lot of dirt bikes and four wheelers and things like that, and got tore up. Good morning, Alice. How are you? Yeah. And then me and my buddy was learning how to snowboard and on a logging road of all things, and he busted his spleen wide open. He had to have surgery. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, it's a wild thing, snowboarding. I'll never try that again either. I about killed myself on a snowboard. Oh, it would go for miles, but why? It just wouldn't be like 30, 40 feet or anything like that, It'd go 2 or 3 miles down, and then you go miles and miles and miles back, just depending on how big the coast seam was. Heck yeah. But yeah, it goes for miles back there. Got belt lines that's under there, that runs all the way through there for the coal to come out on, and seams in there that's 19 to 36 inches high, then some seams are, it could be 5 foot, 6 foot high, just depending on where the seam of coal was. You had to, when you found the seam, you dig to wherever it was at. Good morning, Miss Tori. How you doing? You as well. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, I didn't know you were trying to go live. I know I think I'm subscribed to you already though. But I'll check when I get off of here. If you want to leave a comment on a short or something for me, and when I get off of here, I'll check it. But why? To make sure I'm subbed to you. But I think I am. I always try to help anybody, I don't care. Oh, it is. You go in and you're this color, and you come out, you're this color. You got coal dust all over you. All right. Thank you guys. I'm just going to hit it. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check it. If I can find it. Oh, it won't let me do it. Nope. It don't say visit channel on there. Just hang in there, Miss Tori. That's why I haven't been on YouTube as well. Mine wasn't emotions. Mine was just my wife was sick and mom was sick, and then I had some things going on in my brain that wasn't right. So I just stayed off of YouTube for a while and got myself back to where I could try to help others. That's right. We're on this side of the ground for a reason, so we can rejoice and pray for that today. Thank you. Yeah, the wife has been sick for like 5 or 6 days now straight, and she's not ate much at all or nothing like that, and it's been stressful. But you're better off just to go to a quiet place and just bow your head and pray, and you'll come out strong on the other side for sure. I don't know, Sense of Wonder. She won't go to the doctor. Well, she went to her doctor, and her doctor wouldn't do nothing for her. Told her to go to the emergency room, and she don't go to the emergency room. What's that? What's that supposed to mean? I don't understand that one. Yeah, it ain't. Oh, no, no, no. It's just a simple fact that I had two people I had to take care of. You know what I mean? And uh, everything was just all closing in on me, like, you know what I mean? Like I was trying to do shorts, I was trying to do a live. This person was hollering, that person was hollering. I was trying to clean house, you know what I mean? And it just all got overwhelming on me, and I was like, well, I could put the phone down. I don't need that. And everything that I didn't need, I set it to the side and focused on my family. But no, y'all didn't have nothing to do with it. That's right. As long as we're moving, we're moving. That's the only thing we could do. Yeah. I wished I could write my mom. I lost her in 22, so 22, 23, and 24 and 25 has all been bad years for me and the wife. We lost her mother, my father, her father. Um, then I lost my aunt and my brother within from 22 to 25. Yeah. When it comes to the wife, I'll drop it. I'll drop this in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? But no, it wasn't nothing against nobody else. It was just I had priorities here, and then I was in my noggin myself. So I'm back going straight now. Yeah, and I still try to smile and act like nothing's wrong, but sometimes it gets hard to try to fake stuff. And now I don't have to fake it because I got it worked through. That's right. You got to win. Keep all the negativity out of your head and work on positivity. God don't make junk. We all have our issues, but we got to work through them issues in order to prevail and come out on the other side. And it only makes us stronger every time we go through something. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon too, Allison. It sure will if you let it. But, we just got to rip the rear view off and just keep looking ahead, guys. Courage and faith, yes. You know, sometimes I think about the definition of courage. And courage is, in being a part of a man, is to take care of his family to the best of his ability. Love yourself, love your neighbor as like you love yourself. And you treat people with respect and you get respect. And whenever time comes for if you're if somebody's being mean to you, just be the bigger person and look at them and I'll pray for you, whatever. And then there's a time to where I couldn't do that, but I've been working on that part of it, and it's making me a bigger man than what I used to be. It's it's brought me up in ways that I didn't know could or have done. I've surprised myself a few times on things that the old me would have just snapped and been done with it. So, hey, good morning, Ben. How are you, brother? Yes, most definitely. But that's right. Well, you trust God. That's who you trust. That's who I trust. You know, He'll show you the way. Yeah, you never know how much weight you put on your shoulders and how much you can handle until you look back on it and say, wow, that was really a lot. And then you get in another situation and you're like, well, this wasn't bad as the last time. Oh, well, I'm good. I can handle it. And you just get confident in it and roll with it. You got to roll with the punches. I'm not here to criticize nobody. It ain't my job. I'm here to lift people up and to be happy and free. You know, people fought for us overseas for a reason. And, God bless our veterans. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have no freedom. And, you know, veterans need to get more recognition than what they really get. Because I think the veterans ought to be able to be the ones that makes the millions of dollars when they put on that helmet, you know, not the NFL players putting on a helmet to go play a game for fun. I think the millions should go to the warriors. That's my opinion of the matter. That's right. And thank you, Bullseye Ben. Thanks for help securing our liberty and freedom. Yeah, that's the way I see it, brother. I've always thought that way. And, there's things in the past, that I've thought of like that. And I don't care about the NFL players, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a game. They make millions of dollars from nothing. Whenever send them overseas and see if they'd fight for a million, you know what I mean? See if they'd fight for any amount. They probably wouldn't, you know? God bless him. That's awesome. I don't either, Ben, but, if somebody's going to make millions of dollars, it should be the Warriors out there, not the NFL, not the baseball players, not the basketball players. It should be our veterans. They go get put in the shit, get fucked up, and come out tore all to pieces from their mind to their body. And I just think Uncle Sam ought to give more recognition than what he does. Yeah, right. And that's one part that makes me mad, and I'm probably going to get off that subject because I'm getting a little fired up about it. But that's the way that I've always looked at it. We got veterans living on the streets, and they fought for this country. Bullshit. And we got people coming, taking them to motels and everything, and paying for them, giving them a check, giving them food stamps, whatever. Why can't they take them veterans off the street and do the same thing? What the hell's wrong with that? Yeah, and that's bullshit, man. Yeah, both of my papas was in World War II. Yeah, for real, Ben. because they come back and get thrown out on the street after they give their life up for this country, and they got to find a way to cope with it. So what they're going to do, they're going to drink and get on drugs because they they can't stand the thought of everything, all the bad things they had to do over there. You know what I mean? Help them, put them in rehab, whatever it takes. Give them the money to do it. Don't give it to the immigrants that's coming over here illegally and everything like that. No, hell no. Give it to our veterans that's laying out on the streets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Ben. They'll give them all kinds of pills, and then all of a sudden, oh, you don't need these no more. You're done. Get out of here. And then they're in withdrawal. So what are you going to do when you're in withdrawal? You're going to fix it one way or the other. Yeah, I take my hat off for all you service members. I couldn't pass the eye exam. I was going to go, but I couldn't pass the eye exam or nothing. Then I had knee surgery and they wouldn't take me. So I spent 4 years in ROTC and everything to get, a better, uh, to come out as a corporal instead of a private. But yeah, I don't know where that came. I don't know where all that came from, but that's my view of it, and that's the way I feel about it. The veterans should be getting everything instead of everybody else that's coming in this country illegally and everything. Why can't they hand it out to them? So why can't they just hand out to the veterans like that? Because they don't want to. They already got their use out of them, and they say fuck them, and they're done with them. They're using them people for something as well too. We just don't know what it is. Because the government just ain't going to give you free money for no reason. Instead of giving them that money, help the veterans and then help the people that really needs it. I'm legally blind and I can't. They won't give me $1. I've been fighting it for almost 7 years now. So that's just the way. Because to me, the veterans are the real heroes. They was willing to give their life, and many of them have. Graves. Wars wasn't even worth talking about. Had good men die for no reason. Yeah, it's true, but why? Go ahead, Ben. Run for president. I'll vote for you. I'll be the spokesperson for the veterans. Give me the freedom to take care of the extra amounts of money that the immigrants are wasting, and I'll give it to the veterans. I'll have the veterans in nice homes and everything else. Man, sorry to hear about that, Ben. Be praying for you, brother. Yeah, they are. They are. There you go, but you be the treasury. I be the spokesperson for the veterans. You be the treasury, and Wonder will be the secretary. I appreciate you, brother. That new scope is badass, by the way. It's got heat signature on it. That's awesome. Picks up heat. I was like, whoa, hell yeah. For sure. For sure, Wonder. Yeah, it's got night vision, yeah. Here in about 3 minutes, I'm going to probably have to get off of here, guys. It's really, yeah, can't wait. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. That's a good one to put it on. What's up, Rick? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I know that's the thermal scope is what I was talking about. That was you can't get away from that one by no means. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Thank you. How you been doing, Rick? I haven't talked to you since this morning. Hey, Desert, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Uh-oh. Take your dogs for a walk, put your bins out, eat you some toast and bacon, and then go to bed. Have a good day, Allison. I'll try to get back on here later, guys. And thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit. I appreciate all the support from you guys. And I'm going to try my best to get back on here in a little bit. See, yeah, I'm trying to see if stuff works, Desert. And so far, it's not been nothing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna end up putting everybody that I want back as mods anyway, so it don't help the algorithm not one bit. So, but I'm gonna give it another week or two and see if I can get it, see if it helps. But if it don't, I'm putting my people back. So y'all just bear with me, and everybody have a great day. Love you, fam, and as always, we'll see you on the next adventure.